Today I'm going to show how to copy a forensic image from one disk to another. I happen to have an old USB drive that'll be perfect for this exercise. First thing you really need to do is write protect the USB to make sure nothing gets written on there that isn't supposed to be. This is always best to have this option, so that makes it forensically sound and no one has anything they can hold against you on that. I'll go ahead and click this. Hit yes, hit OK. Now nothing can be written to my USB without me knowing about it. I'm going to use the FTK imager. I'll pull that up. And the first thing we're going to do is create a disk image. This is going to be a logical drive. I'm going to go ahead and go to next. It's my K drive. And my image destination is going to be my L drive. I'm going to go ahead and pick raw DD. Case number is going to be ITEC 4321. Evidence number 1. The chapter 4. Assignment. Examiner is going to be me. Notes is old USB drive. My image destination folder here is going to be, happen to be my L drive. Go ahead and find that. Hit OK. Image file name is going to be, we'll call it old USB. And you can change your fragment size if you like. I happen to pick 1500 megabytes. That's the default, and the compression I'm not going to compress. Although you would if it's a very large file. Now here, in this next one, then you can add, or if you want to add another image, that's fine. Or you could edit this one with some of the previous defaults. And you can also remove an image. I'm going to go ahead and hit start. And while this happens, I'm going to go ahead and pause. Okay, now that it's finished imaging the drive, here's some information for the file. Name is old USB. Here's the hash, and they match, both of them. That's a good thing. That means there's no errors. Let me go ahead and close. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to verify that all the hashes match between the L drive and the K drive, which is my old drive and new drive. So what I do is I do file, I'll add evidence item. In this case, it's the logical drive, but I'm going to look at the K drive. Okay, hit finish. And come here, select it. I'm going to do verify drive image. Now this is going to take a minute. I'm going to go ahead and pause until it finishes again. Okay, it's finished looking at it, and next thing we're going to do is, that was the K drive. I'm going to go ahead and add another evidence item. This time I'm going to do an image file. This is the image that was taken of K, and this is on L drive. Select that, and there's old USB. Hit open. Hit finish. Now what we can do is I'll verify the image here. Okay, now compare the two. Here we got the K drive, L drive, same sectors, computed hash, as you can see. It's the same for the SHA-1 and the MD5. So I'm pretty confident that this is a clean forensic image. I know it seems to be redundant, but you can't be too careful with this. Now another thing I want to do is what are we going to do with this image? Well, actually, looking at this, look at the old USB, you can see what's actually on this. So I can see the root. There's some directories. Looks like a lot of stuff has been deleted, which is okay. There's some slack files here. You can view them. Here's some temporary files. See, there's a JPEG right there. Oh, see, you can pull up an old deleted file. That could come in handy, especially if you're looking for a JPEG, depending on the investigation that you're doing. Another tool that you can use with this, besides FTK Imager, is you can use the FTK demo version. And I already got it started up. I'll do a file, want to add evidence. Next thing, add the evidence. I'll just go ahead and leave this all. This is just for show purpose. You add evidence. I'm going to do individual file again because it's that USB. Hit open. Evidence identification number, we're going to call it 2 for whatever. We'll call it old USB. Hit OK. Hit next. Finish. And I'll do a little bit of loading here. And there it is. Now we can explore this. See the files that are on there. You can actually even do a search. I'm going to do walk just for purposes, demonstration purposes. Check for all files, and it says it has 10 hits in one file. So that means in one file, and it's telling me what file it is, I have this word walk came up in 10 different instances. Next, I'm going to show a little bit on ProDiscover Basic, how to use, how to do another type of image. So I'm going to pause while I convert over to that. Okay, now we're in ProDiscover Basic. I already got the project saved. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add an image file. I'm going to add it from. Actually, what I'm going to do is capture an image file. I'm going to go ahead and do K. Destination is going to be L. Okay, and I'm going to call this Discover USB, just so we can tell the difference between the two. Hit save. Now, here you have a chance, you can change it to Unix style DD format, which I'm going to go ahead and do. So it'll be a .dd file. And then there's the sectors that it's going to capture. Image number is 1, and hit OK. And it'll give you a warning to proceed. I'm going to go ahead and proceed. So it's going to take a minute here to capture that image, so I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, it says the image capture is complete. Please check log file for any errors. Alright, now we can see what images we got, and there they are by cluster, and you can see what we have. So now this can be used, this file can be used by Discover Pro Basic. Interesting thing here is now I'm going to go ahead and open up the FTK. I'm going to do I'm going to add another piece of evidence. What I'm going to do is add individual file. I'm going to continue. Okay, here's the .dd file. You hit open. Next, and finish. It's going to load it up. And there's the same file. This is the old USB. Now, another thing you can do is, let's say I want to verify this image. I'm going to go ahead and add an image file. Okay. I'm going to do the source path. This time I'm going to go ahead and check the Discover USB.dd file. Now, it would make sense that this should verify the drive image. And I'm going to go ahead, since I know the old USB is verified, and hit OK. Oh, And as you can see, the images are the same, or the hash is the same, so nothing has changed. I feel, again, I can't stress this enough, that each file should not be written, and if the hashes are not the same, that data has been compromised. So my personal theory is you need to verify, 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 regardless of what system you're using. And if you don't do that, your case could be destroyed or compromised, and that's one thing you don't want as a forensic investigator. Thank you very much.